Hey, what's poppin' all you thrillers? This is your boy Will the Thriller from the Villa, and today, guys, I'm doing another unfiltered video, and I really didn't even want to make another video in this series, but now I kind of had to address something that I didn't think I would have to, but I have to. So guys, as you know, with my last video, I put out, first of all, like, comment, and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Because this video is not easy to make. Like, it's easy to make, but, like, in terms of talking about it, it's not easy. So, anyway, do that. And, anyway, this video, I'm kind of making it as kind of, like, not a proclamation, but, like, as, like, you know, a statement that, you know, about something, but, like, just a few different things that have been on my mind recently is that, like, with this past video, on, like, the second or third answer of my Dear 21 video, like, answering to my Dear 21 video, I said I am dating someone. I'm actually not now. And I kind of want to talk about that a little bit. But what happened is kind of just, like, we did go out. You know, and for those of you on Instagram, you know who it was, which is why I need to clear this up, because someone else could be watching this who either I don't know or who I know, but, like, I would like, you know, if I went out with them, and, like, they're not going to go out with me if they see that I'm dating someone, because, you know, they're a right-minded person, so they're not going to try to, like, go out with me when I already have someone. Well, thing is, I don't, and I don't want to be trapped in that cycle of I'm really single, but they think I'm with someone, so they don't want to go out with me. And so, like, you know, the thing is she likes to rush a lot. The girl I was going out with, I'm not gonna name names, so you can thank me later. The person I'm going out, person who I was going out with, sorry. She can thank me later because I'm not gonna name her name. Okay, I'm not gonna be that kind of person. I don't really like to name names anyway. I just feel like that's a really toxic thing to do. But I need to get this message out here, so, like, you know, she likes to rush things a lot. And even, like, a few months ago, like, she wanted to go out with me, and we originally planned on it. I called that one off just because she was so much different than what she was like in high school. And, like, you know, you gotta be, like, you're not the person who I liked at first. And then when she asked me out recently, she was actually the person who you know, she was actually someone that I kind of liked. She kind of, like, she was more like what she was in high school, and so, like, I was into that. So, like, okay, you know, I'll go out with you. And then that was really sweet. I'm not gonna lie, it was a good date. Okay, I'm not gonna I'm gonna praise the parts that should be praised, but I'm not gonna praise everything. Like, that's the thing. You know, I praise God that everything in my life that has happened, whether good or bad, because it leads me to where I'm supposed to be, and it makes me into the person who I'm supposed to be. But that doesn't mean I have to be happy in everything. I think I should be joyful in suffering. And I should try to be joyful, you know, in everything. But there are some things that you're just not going to be happy. You know, like, say, for example, like Job. Job lost everything. Okay? Do you think that made him happy, losing all of his kids? I think he even lost his wife. Like, do you think that makes him happy? He lost all of his property, his servants, and everything. He was sad. But he stayed through and he had faith in God. Like, I'm not, like, you know, I'm not in the best place in my life, but I'm not going to curse God out. No, that's trash. I'm not going to do that to anybody just because, whatever. Like, I'm not going to insult this girl. I'm not going to do whatever. But going back to what I was saying is that she likes to rush things. And I feel like this is starting to turn into a cycle where every few months she comes back into my life and she tries to go out with me. I don't want that to happen. Like, right when, like, people think that, you know, I'm single, then she comes back and they're like, oh, no, he's not. He's still dating this girl. It's like, I don't want that to happen. I don't want this to turn into a cycle. Okay, I want to say this as a message to her. If you try to come back into my life and date, that's not happening. That's not an option anymore. I don't care. Okay, I don't care if you're the person I knew back from high school or not. We're not doing this again. This is toxic, and this is really a cycle that needs to end, because I'm not just someone who you can use to, get some sort of feeling, or some sort of feeling or some sort of high that you want. Okay? Like, I'm sorry, but just because I have autism and I haven't dated anyone because of lack of social skills or whatever, or because whatever it is, because I don't have as many opportunities anymore, even though I ask for tons, and girls see that lack of opportunities as he's not doing anything with his life, I don't want you to just come back and mess it up more. Like, I don't, I'm not for that. Like, don't mess up my chances more than they already are. Like, trust me. I'm a good guy, and I don't want you to mess with that good guy, I'm trying to really be honest with you for a second. Hang on. Oh, sorry. But the thing is, okay, so another thing, and it's kind of why I have to clear it up, is that she basically on Instagram, during the date, she video chatted one of her friends, which I didn't know. It's whatever. And then she's been Snapchatting and Instagramming different people, different, like, a picture on her story and different stuff like that. Different people who I know, because we went to the same high school at one point in time. So that's why I'm trying to clear this up, because I don't want you guys thinking I'm with her. Like, I'm not. I'm definitely not with her. But, on the other hand, I want you guys to know, any girl out there who would want to go out with me, because I don't doubt there's at least one person. If you do want to go out with me, it was just one date. It's not a relationship. It was just one date. I don't even call that dating. It was just one date. It was going to be dating if we went out on more dates, but she called it off. So, it was just one date. So, like, if you want to go out with me, I will legit go out with you. Like, legit, I don't have a lot of feelings about this. It just makes me angry that I feel like people feel like I'm, that people feel like I'm not single, and I am definitely single, You can definitely ask me out, and I will go out with you if I want to go out with you. Like, that's the truth. Right now I think I'm just gonna hang out with a bunch of friends, but, if there's a girl I like and she wants to go out with me or whatever, and just, like, casual, like coffee or whatever, like, sure, I'll go. But, like, the main message out of this is I don't want people thinking that I'm not single. I am definitely single. I've never been more proud to say that I'm single. Not because I hate the date. I definitely don't hate the date, but I hate the fact that she made it clear that we were dating, and we're definitely not dating right now. We're not dating. Okay? I'm not going to say anything about the person besides that she likes to rush a lot. I'm not going to tell other people, oh, you shouldn't date this person. I'm not going to recommend her, but I'm not going to, like, say, oh, you shouldn't date her. Like, I don't like to rate women anyway. Like, I don't like to do that. Women aren't objects. Women are people just like guys. Like, guys, girls, we're all people, okay? We're all living beings with a living, breathing heart and soul, and I believe every life matters. All lives matter, not black, not white, not Asian, not Chinese. Baby lives matter too. All lives matter. That's why I don't like rating people. But that's some truth right there. You can quote me in an Instagram post about all lives matter. I don't care. I do care, but I don't care what people think of me because of my stance of all lives matter. But anyway, getting back to this though, the main message of that subject is that I'm not with this person. I am single, but I have no feelings about it. So literally, I don't need time to wait before I date someone else if someone wanted to date me. Plus, this girl asked me out. I didn't ask her out, okay? So let's just get that clear too. So yeah, that's clear. I didn't ask her out. I don't need time before I date someone else. I'm not with this person. I am single. And yeah, I think the message got across clear, but Second thing I gotta be honest about, and I've really gotta be honest about, and I'm sorry if this hurts some people, if some people know this person. I'm not gonna say his name. I will say whether it's a he or her, but I'm not gonna say the person's name. But I'm not gonna say the person's name. But this person was my roommate. This whole year, man, he was so toxic. Like moving out. No, no, it wasn't just him. We tried to move out, and there were different people who had more room in front of their houses, and they didn't want to move their cars. And there was a car in front of our house that was from one of the other houses, but they told us to move our car from in front of their house. It's a whole big story in and of itself. But basically, we had trouble moving a lot, and especially when one of my roommates, was there, and I think he has what I have. He has some form of autism or something, because he cannot understand us when we say something. But after we were finished, there's this big couch outside of our house, and I'm not scared to say that. The only reason why someone would be scared of, everybody else knowing they have a big couch is the fact that someone works for, some property company that owns the house we were living in, and then they see that and they try to charge us for the couch. But I know no one from there is going to see it, so who cares? But after we moved out, I was talking about the couch, and then he said, thanks for not helping, blah, 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 and a bunch of other stuff. And I was like, dude, well, you've left me in this situation so much this year, because you wanted to go on a date or hang out with friends or play in a band, all stuff that you don't have to do. Literally, he would say he's busy, but he's just doing that stuff. With the only thing he has to do for paying the bills is work, and he can go do something afterwards. He's not busy with anything else that's that important. You're just busy with bands and dating and friends. If you can't handle your responsibility, you shouldn't have freedom. Let me repeat that so that people don't take me out of context. If you can't handle your own responsibilities, stuff you have to do in general, then you shouldn't be enjoying all these free things outside of it that are just for fun. It's not when I say freedom, I'm not talking about slaves, I'm not talking about black and white. I'm talking about freedom as in for example, I have a bunch of gaming systems and stuff in my house. If I can't handle responsibility of paying my bills or doing my job, I shouldn't get to enjoy playing my video games. Let's put it that way. That's a good example. That's a freedom I have because I follow my responsibilities. If you can't follow your responsibilities of keeping your part around the house, then you shouldn't be playing in these bands. You shouldn't be, everyone should have friends and stuff, but you shouldn't be hanging out with them as much as you do if you can't handle responsibilities around the house. And you shouldn't be dating as much or at all right now if you can't handle responsibilities. When you get married, dude, you probably won't watch this, but for anybody who gets married, you're going to have responsibilities. Children are a big responsibility if you decide to go down that avenue. If you don't, still being married is a big responsibility, and you don't deserve, I don't want to say deserve, but you shouldn't be dating someone if you can't handle the simplest responsibilities. Just clean after yourself and stop making me do it. I took care of this guy's dog the whole year. It felt like it was my dog, honestly. I took care of it. I fed it. I did a bunch of stuff with it that needed to be done in order to take care of this dog, because my roommate was almost never around to take care of the dog. But he was just so toxic. There was one time where there was an ant infestation, and he was like, oh yeah, well, I was asking if me and my other roommate knew about it, and they knew about it, and then the guy who is basically toxic, he was like, what was it? I texted him, and he's oh yeah, I texted him, I said, hey, I can pitch in for the stuff, but can you, go get it, on your way home or something like that? I think that's what I said. Or I said, can you just go get it or whatever? I'll chip in. And he said, no, you gotta go get it. blah, blah. I'm quote unquote busy. And then I said, all right, fine. Well, I'll pay the whole amount, but can you please go get it? I ride buses and I have to wait out in the rain. You don't have to do that. Like, you don't have to wait out in the rain. I always have to when I take the bus. Like, can you please go take it? Can you please go get it? It's like, no. Like, he doesn't want any part in helping at all. And then I'm like, well, dude, I'm not going to do this for now. Actually, we can wait. My dad will get it for us if we wait like a week. And he's like, no, we can't do it. We got to take care of it now. I'm like, can we call, the property company who owns our property, take care of it because that's what they're supposed to do. And he said, no, we shouldn't call them. This is an us problem. And in other words, a me problem because he's not going to help. He doesn't have time. And our other roommate, I never get on him for any of this because it's not his fault. He works a construction job. He literally has no time. Now he does since he's promoted and stuff like once or twice. So good job, dude. I don't blame him for anything. I don't blame him for anything. But my other roommate, on the other hand, does have time. He doesn't work a job like that. He has time. If it's a responsibility, if that comes first before bands, before any kind of fun thing, before any kind of fun things, before dating, before friends, that's just pathetic. And the thing is, I ended up calling the property company, and he got mad. It's like whatever. And then this time, he was talking about the couch, blah blah blah, I've been busy, I'm tired, blah, blah. Not even I don't have time, I'm just tired. You don't think I'm tired either? I've been tired, dude. I've been working, I've been busing. I've been out more than you, literally. Oh, but I've been out. No, you've been with friends or you've been dating. Or you've been in bands. You're not going out more for stuff that you actually have to go out for. That's the thing. You're just lazy and you're toxic. And he tried to leave me alone with the couch, and I ended up leaving him alone with the couch. He never moved it, but that's also something, I thought about more, and that's something that does have to be moved by two people. So I'll admit, my part is, of all three of us could have reminded each other about the couch, and we could have taken care of it a long time ago, because the one roommate who does construction, he originally had it, and it wouldn't fit into our house, so we just put it on the side of the house. And someone ended up taking the cushions. I guess some homeless person or people did. But, so me and my other roommate left it there. And then the one roommate who's toxic, he wanted, he was talking about, oh yeah, I'm going to go help you all. But originally he at first said, oh yeah, I've got to leave at 2 for work. But, stop texting me, people. But he was saying, I lost my train of thought. Stop texting me. But originally, he was saying that he had to leave by 2 for work. And then that means that after 2, which is when he texted us, oh, I was going to come back and help. He wasn't planning to come back and help me and my parents. My parents shouldn't even have to help. That should be a me and him thing. So that's stupid. He wants to shift the blame to everybody else. He always does that. And he's just toxic, and he wasn't going to help me in the first place. For those of you who know this guy, I say tread lightly if you're living with them, because this is really toxic behavior. And even made me look bad in social situations. I would stop texting me. He would always make me look bad, whether it was talking to a group of people, girls or whatever. He would pick on something I said or did, and it's dude, you're just a big bully. Stop. You really, I agree we should talk to them. We should have talked to them in person instead of over text, but I don't think he was really mature enough to actually talk it out in person, so we never really did that. Alright guys, so I've moved down here to charge my phone a little bit while I'm filming because my phone's on low battery, but anyway, this guy also, just saying, tread lightly if you do live with him, because he is kind of a toxic roommate, and just, I don't know, it's been on my mind for a while, and it's just so, he made me feel scared sometimes to actually go out in public in a social situation with him, Because girls might think I'm stupid because, he would make me look stupid or just whatever without looking like a jerk. Like, he would be witty or comedic or whatever at my expense. Not like make jokes at my expense, but he would do something funny or whatever or make himself look better at my expense. And people wouldn't see that. Like, somehow that was the one, like, skill he had was being a manipulator. Being able to manipulate people or whatever into thinking that he was better than me or whatever. It's so stupid. Like, I will say something though. I'm not gonna say what it was, but something did happen to him years ago that kind of made him a little bit in this mood, but I don't think that's an excuse for taking it out on me. You don't take it out on anyone else. Why do you take it out on me? Like that's the messed up thing. Like why do you only take it out on me? Like if you're really like that upset about what happened, why don't you take it out on someone else closer to you or someone else in general or someone you actually hate, not just me? Like why are we so different? We're so different. We're so awkward towards each other because of you. I tried to sort out everything. Like I tried to work out everything with you and you just totally blew it off like, "Oh, I don't have time." Like if it really mattered to you, you would have time. We're so different because you don't want to work out our problems or at least try to come to a compromise. It's either your way or the highway, and I'm not for that. But anyway, though, guys, yeah, like I said, I'd be scared to go in different social situations with him because I would be afraid that he would just embarrass me. And so it's like, it's not really worth it to be at home while different people are coming over. Like, what's the point? Um, like, dude, another thing, if you're really trying not to date people, then don't be like don't look like you can't go like 2 months without going out with a girl, because literally that's what it was. Every like 2 months or less you would go on a date with a girl. Like if you can't, like if you're really trying to stay single, don't do that. Like I'm sorry, but that's, you don't know the meaning of I'm trying to be single. You literally don't. But whatever, I don't know. Anyway, there's so much more I could say, but I'm gonna hold back. But anyway, guys, that's kind of the unfiltered episode. Um, but anyway, guys, yeah, I hope you all like this video. Comment down below and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I will see you all later. Spread the message around Instagram about the first thing I talked about. And I will see you all later. This is your boy, Will the Thriller from the Villa, saying bye, have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye.